Thomas and Friends, Book 65, Charlie the Cheerful Engine. This is a story about Charlie, a fun engine from the mainland. Thomas wanted to be as much fun as Charlie, but he learned that sometimes it is more important to be really useful. One morning, Thomas had some exciting news. His boiler was bubbling with pride as he stopped alongside his friend Percy at the washdown. "Hello, Percy," Thomas whistled. "The Fat Controller has given me a very special today. I'm going to collect Alicia Body, the famous opera singer, from the docks and take her straight to the town hall for a concert." Percy smiled at Thomas's excited face. "I have some news too," he peeped. "Someone else is arriving at the docks today." "Who?" Thomas asked, puzzled. "Charlie, the new engine," Percy laughed. "He's the mainland controller's favorite. Everyone said he's the most fun engine ever, even more than you, Thomas." Before Thomas could reply, Percy had chuffed cheerfully away. "Bumpers and buffers," not Thomas. "I didn't think any engine could be more fun than me." He puffed off to meet Alicia Body at the docks, his wheels whirring with worry. "I'm pleased to be traveling with you, Thomas," she said as she boarded Annie. Thomas felt very proud until he saw a small engine painted in a cheeky bright purple. "That must be Charlie," Thomas whistled quietly. "He's smaller than me, and he certainly doesn't look more fun than me," thought Thomas, frowning. The purple engine puffed up with a mischievous smile. "Hello, I'm Charlie. Are you Thomas?" When Thomas said yes, Charlie continued, "I heard a lot about you. The mainland engines say you are more fun than me." Thomas was surprised. Just then the Fat Controller arrived. "Thomas, Charlie has a busy first day on Sodor," he boomed. "He's helping with the concert. He has to collect the ice cream from the dairy and the red carpet from Nafford Station. Will you look after him?" "Yes, sir," replied Thomas. "Yippee!" whistled Charlie with a burst of steam. The Fat Controller chuckled as he left. "Let's race to the dairy," Charlie chirped cheekily. "I'm too busy for races today," Thomas replied. "I heard you were a fun engine," Charlie tooted, but you're not fun at all." Thomas didn't like being told he wasn't fun. "All right," he says. "I'll race to the dairy, then I'll take Miss Body to the town hall. I'm sure there is time," he decided. And with a flash in their fireboxes, the race was on. Thomas and Charlie roared through tunnels and thundered through junctions, laughing all the way. When they reached the dairy, Thomas had beaten Charlie by a single buffer. How exciting that was, thrilled Alicia Body. She sang the lovely song that made everyone smile. "If you were really fun engine, you would race me to Nafford next," panted Charlie as his ice cream churns were loaded. Thomas wasn't sure. He was late, but he wanted Charlie to think that he was a fun engine. "One more race, Charlie," he agreed. The two engines wheezed off again. Halfway to Nafford Station, Thomas saw Gordon huffing towards the town hall with the Fat Controller. "Cinders and ashes, I'm very late," Thomas gasped. Miss Body would miss her own concert. He whistled goodbye to Charlie and then sped away down the line. It was a very bumpy ride, and his couplings became looser with every rattle. As he bumped onto the bridge, his coupling hook went snap, but in his rush, Thomas didn't notice that he had left Annie and Clarabelle behind. At the town hall, Thomas steamed to a stop. "Here I am, sir," he whistled to the Fat Controller who was waiting on the platform. The Fat Controller looked at Thomas sternly. "Here you are, Thomas," he boomed. "But where are Annie and Clarabelle with Miss Body?" Thomas's driver looked behind and had a terrible shock. The two carriages were missing. Thomas had been having fun when he should have been being really useful. "I'm sorry, sir. I'll go and find them straight away," Thomas said. Thomas puffed quickly back the way he had come. At the junction, he saw Charlie chuffing up and told him the problem. "Let's have a race to find your carriages," Charlie tooted. The winner will be the number one fun engine. Thomas frowned. No, Charlie, I want to be a really useful engine more than I want to be a fun one. When the signal changed, Thomas crossed the junction and steamed away. Thomas was very worried as he puffed along. Suddenly, he heard someone singing. That's Miss Boddy's lovely voice, he thought happily. He puffed up to the bridge. Miss Boddy was leaning out of Annie's doorway, singing to a crowd of people below. Thomas had never heard anything so beautiful. When she had finished her song, Thomas smiled and told her, I'm sorry I left you behind, but we must go now. Everyone was waiting for them at the town hall station. Charlie smiled when he saw Thomas popped in with his carriages, but the Fat Controller looked cross. You made Miss Boddy very late, Thomas, he said sternly. Not at all, Sir Topham, thrilled Alicia Boddy. I have had the ride of my life with so many people to sing to. Thomas is such fun. Thomas was delighted and whistled beep beep to his new fun friend Charlie. The end.